how to read a nutrition label. First off, why do we need to be able to read a nutrition label in the first place? Because it's the only way to know what we're shoving into our mouth hole, and more importantly, what it's doing for us. You see, there are some people that live to eat, and there are some people that eat to live. The people that live to eat are like yeah man, I just want good tasting food, and oh my God, give me some more because I just love to eat and it's so much fun. And then you have people that eat to live. Those are the people that recognize that food is a tool. We eat because we need to eat. It serves a purpose. It gives us energy, it helps us recover, it fuels our training. We don't just eat because we like the taste, we eat because we need it. We need the fuel. So when I look at a nutrition label, I look for a handful of things. The first thing I look for is calories. They made it big and bold. Believe it or not, it wasn't always that way. They've made these things easier to read over the years. So the government maybe doesn't want to keep us all fat and diseased. Or do they? So after I located the calories, the next thing I do is look for the serving size. You have to know how much a serving is, or you'll never have any kind of clue how many calories you're eating. It always gives you a volume and a weight. So you see this serving size, 1 tablespoon or 21 grams. Gives you a volume and a weight. I prefer to use the weight because it's the easiest way to be really precise. The next thing I do is look for the protein, the carb, and the fat content. These are usually in bold print to make them a little bit easier to locate. So just in general, if I'm looking for a good recovery food, I'm looking for the protein number to be really high. If I'm looking for a good energy food to eat between motos, let's say, I'm looking for a large carbohydrate number. If I'm trying to keep my calories down a little bit, I'm looking for a small fat number. Those are just a few examples of how I'm looking at the calories and the macros and using those to make educated decisions about what I'm eating. All right, now I want you guys to look at these two pictures. These pictures are of 1 serving of chili cheese Fritos and 1 serving of pasta that's uncooked, so it's dry. I put them next to my AirPods so that you could see a size comparison. I feel like everybody's seen a pair of AirPods in person. 1 serving is what these are. So what usually happens is people will go, okay, I ate pasta for dinner, so I'm gonna record 1 serving of pasta. What they don't realize is that the amount of pasta you see in this picture, you could probably fit 4 times this into a normal bowl and eat it pretty comfortably. If you get a little bit of pasta sauce and some Parmesan, maybe a little sausage, you can put that shit away pretty easy. So instead of eating 150 calories, you ate like 600 calories just in pasta, and you had no idea. Now it's the same thing with the Fritos. When you eat a bag of chips, do you count out 13 chips and go, yeah, that looks perfect for me. That's just the right amount. Yeah, right. You're tipping the bag up and just letting those Fritos fall down your face. Oh my God. All right, so you need to start paying attention to these labels. A good exercise that I think everybody should do, download MyFitnessPal. It's free on the App Store. I would recommend you pay the $10 one time so that you can use the barcode feature and then just cancel your membership. The barcode function is super important because if your food has a barcode, which if you bought it from a grocery store, it has a barcode. If you scan the barcode with your phone, it'll pull up all the information, tell you the calories, protein, carb, fats, serving sizes. It has all the information. It's super simple. Then I would get a food scale. Get a food scale from Walmart. They're like 10 bucks. Weigh your food, track your food, even for just a day. Don't be compulsive and track every shred of food that you eat for the next 3 weeks. Just track it one time. You'll be surprised how mind-boggling and somewhat fun it is to figure out how many calories you're actually eating and how many grams of protein. And you'll find out whether you're spot on to where you thought you were or you're freaking 1,200 calories off. Now again, you don't have to track every day. Just track every once in a while to make sure you're still on track with what you think you're eating. I eat the same 5 or 6 meals every week. That means that I have a really good idea of how many calories I'm eating, how many grams of carbs, proteins, and fats. Where most people end up losing track of their nutrition is when they start eating out. Why is that? Because most fast food places don't come with a nutrition label. Now we're just scratching the surface of nutrition, but we have to understand some of these base level concepts before we can go any deeper and think about performance. I hope you guys learned something. I'll see you in the next video.